Hold on a second here. See if it's going to let me do it. Just checking to see if it works. It's being funny here. Let's see. Doesn't act like we're going live. Facebook, it says we're live. Let's hope this is true. I can't tell. Hold on a second here. Can't really tell if we're live yet.
You're from your own web page, right?
From my Facebook page.
Facebook page.
Yep. Let's see here.
I can see you.
Yeah, you can? Hey, there I am. All right, good. There you are. Can you see us? We can see both of us. All right, so we'll do face tracking. There we go. There we go, brother. How we look?
Well, we look okay.
Okay, so let's talk. Let's talk very quickly about what we're doing. This is, I'm Brent Turvey here with Aurelio Coronado again. And we've had quite the hiatus. We haven't done one of these little talks in a couple months, right?
No, we believe the last, I don't remember. What time of the year are we?
Oh boy, right now it's September. And we haven't done
September.
anything. Yeah, we haven't done anything since my goodness, it's been at least since June, maybe June?
Maybe June.
Maybe June. Well, that's because we've been very busy. Very, very busy. I have right now as we speak, I have 17 open cases. I have to testify twice next month in California. And I have at least I have 2 reports to do this weekend and one book proposal to get done for Liz Brown for Elsevier. So only that, just that. Where are you right now? Where are you right now, and what are you doing?
Well, I'm in Aguascalientes, Mexico. I'm working in the final material for the first subject that will be in the Masters of Forensic Psychology. We are going to start a group, the first group of Masters of Forensic Psychology. So it's going to be that the next week. So we're working in that material.
So how long do you think that'll take you to get done?
Well, this is a couple of days for finish that.
Okay. Well, good luck. That's only that. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's only that. Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about that, because the Institute has been around now for about 2 years. We've been running professional programs in the United States, and we've been holding classes and running a program in Mexico City. We've been running a program. We were running things running conferences in Guatemala, in where else? In Bogota, and all over Mexico. So we've been quite busy with the Institute, not just professional diplomas, but also workshops and conferences. But one of the bigger things that's happened is that we have formalized the partnership between Ciencia Aplicada in Mexico and the Institute in the United States. And tell people about how that partnership's working with the new masters that you have.
Okay, let me talk about that in Spanish.
Please.
Bueno, lo que estaba platicando Brent en particular es sobre un convenio de colaboración entre la maestría en Psicología Criminal y Forense y el Instituto de Criminología Forense que se encuentra en Estados Unidos, en Alaska. Lo que hemos estado trabajando en los últimos 2 años con el Instituto de Criminología Forense en Colombia, en Guatemala, obviamente México, Estados Unidos, ahora se está cristalizando en cuestiones muy particulares. Una de ellas son los diplomados. Quiero platicarles de 2 diplomados en particular. El primero es el diplomado en Victimología Forense que vamos a iniciar en Guatemala, Ciudad de México, Bogotá, y estamos viendo para empezar en República Dominicana también. Y obviamente Estados Unidos. Estas 5 ciudades comenzarán sincronizadas el siguiente año. Serán diplomados presenciales y será la primera certificación en victimología forense. También para los que cursen la maestría en psicología forense con el Instituto Ciencia Aplicada, podrán llevar a cabo este diplomado para que sea parte de sus créditos.
What?
It's very weird.
What's weird? Tell me.
The shots.
Don't look at the shots. You don't get to. Don't look at the shots. We're now just so Aurelio is laughing because we have a new system. A new system which picks its. I'm gonna turn the live follow off so that way it doesn't choose its own. I'll do it myself. The system chooses shots based on who it thinks is talking and who it thinks is more important. And right now, Aurelio is not happy with our virtual production assistant. The virtual director is choosing things that he doesn't like per se.
He's racist. It's
not racist. It's not racist at all. It's your face. That's not your face. Is not racist. How can a person be illegal? You're a human being. Respect yourself.
Okay, man.
What? Look.
The shots was very interesting. I think this is going to be a new classic in webcam history.
Well, what it does is it finds the faces that are talking and it focuses on them. But if we're both talking at the same time, then it can it goes crazy. It can be jumped back and forth. It's not like we're having a nice Socratic debate where everything's working out well. And it really likes your face. It really does. It really likes your face. And what? What?
It's very weird. You need to see the video, okay? Because it's a classic.
I am very concerned about your lack of enthusiasm for this particular technology.
Well, no, it's not. So I think it's the future. Well, let's just finish tell them about the two parts, the etymology and the forensic psychology.
Oh wait, start over again. I kind of lost you there. Your internet's breaking up on me.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
I've just finished to tell the people in Spanish about the etymology and the forensic psychology one.
Okay, tell us.
For the masters.
Right. Stop looking at the feed. That's just self-indulgent. You don't need to worry.
Weird.
Don't look at that. You don't need to see yourself. To see yourself is weird. I know.
It's very weird.
Yes, I know. Okay, keep going. You're fine. Just talk to us about.
Okay, just that was that was it.
All right. So what you're trying to say is let's summarize this in English. In English, we have you have a master's degree. The Ciencia Aplicada is now authorized by the Mexican government, by the Mexican by your educational Department of Education and your government to run a master's degree in forensic psychology. And it's been authorized for a year, but now this is the first year you're going to run it. So for the last year, you and I have been promoting this master's degree all over Mexico and Latin America, correct?
Yes, it is.
Yep. You're not under oath. It's okay. You don't have to. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so the great part about this has been that the response has been tremendous. Tell people in English about the response because it kind of matters.
Well, this is the first program in Latin America who's doing this, like doing a part online and part with actual workshop for diplomat. And like we're starting a new system, a core system. We're going to start at the adversarial system. That's why this is a historical year for us. So we started this program for forensic psychology all over Mexico, and we have a great group right now. They're all professionals. We only have like 10% of students that we think are the students who are really gonna do a real good job in the future to build a career in this. We don't have we don't have people who are not interested or working or having the skills that we need. So we're very proud. We are triple the amount of people that we think we're going to have. We do a very conscious selection process, and now we're in this historical first group, and I think it's going to go very well.
Well, you hit on the most important point as far as I'm concerned, and that is that many of the places that we've encountered, especially in Latin America, are they just open the doors and anybody who can come in can come in. And what happens is you wind up with a lot of students who are not very serious and who are not really there to learn. They're not really there to study, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Right. So from my point is, we've got a lot of professionals in this program now, correct?
Of course, the vast majority
are professionals.
Yeah.
And this is a 2-year program that every one of them is committed to. A 2-year master's degree. And now, through the Institute, through a partnership with the Institute, anyone taking that master's program in forensic psychology can double up and get the professional diploma in either criminal profiling or, well, usually it's going to be criminal profiling as a specialty, but it could be something else if they want later on down the line when we get those programs up and running.
Yes.
Forensic victimology or something like that. All right?
Yes, forensic victimology is going to be one of those.
Great. All right, so this program, this hybrid program that we've got running is therefore accredited in both Mexico and the United States.
Yes, it is.
And that's, how many other forensic psychology programs are out there?
We have, in the whole country, we have 4. Right now. There is not actual forensic psychologists. We have psychology, we have criminal psychology, we have criminology and psychology. We have similar programs. But this is the only one who's only on the perspective of doing forensic assessment. Right.
So this is one that's unique in that, 1, it has us, and 2, its focus is on application.
Exactly.
All right. So that's a pretty important distinction to make.
Mm-hmm.
And on that note, the Institute is now starting for its first full professional diploma program in the United States, with criminal profiling being offered starting this September. The first class will be held in Las Vegas, September 23rd and 24th.
Yeah.
And that program, that will be taught by myself, by Paul Ciolino, and by yourself. Correct? You're going to be there?
Yes. Yeah, well, I'm going to be there. It's going to be the last weekend of September.
Yes, that's correct.
It's close.
That's great. It's very close. It's less than a month away now. So anyone who's interested, they should let us know immediately. Let's see, what else? We also have... what?
We need to talk about the Policía Nacional de Honduras.
That's right. Now, one of the things we're going to be doing coming up this next year is we're going to start running programs in forensic criminology and criminal profiling and forensic victimology in Latin America, starting January 2018. And these programs are going to be in both Bogota and in Guatemala, correct? In both Colombia and Guatemala City. Now, what I'd like to say is we've got some interest from our colleagues and friends for the National Police in Honduras, and we would welcome them to our programs, and we'd be happy to share our knowledge with them. Let's talk a little bit about what it is that we do that makes us unique from others. Why don't you share with them a little bit?
Well, Brent está hablando un poco de los trabajos que hemos estado realizando tanto en Colombia como ahora inicialmente en Guatemala. Otro país en el que vamos a estar próximamente es la República Dominicana. Y Brent estaba aquí a hablar acerca de qué es lo que nos hace diferentes o cómo el instituto trabaja de manera particular con diferentes temáticas. Entonces voy a tratar de hacer la traducción de él en español para que todos los amigos en Latinoamérica lo puedan escuchar. Can you talk about that, about what's special and what's our job and what's the approach that we have? And I will start doing the translation in Spanish.
That's not a problem at all. All right, okay. So let's first, I'm going to pull up a slide for those who are not initiated. So that
va a poner una diapositiva para que pueda tener un referente.
That's right. This slide is essentially a breakdown of what it is our method involves, what it is we do, and how it's different.
En esta diapositiva se pueden ver cuáles son la metodología que se utiliza, ¿no? Cuáles son los métodos y cuáles son los principios básicos.
This is what we do. What we do is a threefold process. in order to establish the profile of the offender?
Lo que se hace son tres procesos totalmente completos para poder llevar a cabo una perfilación criminal.
It is multidisciplinary.
Es multidisciplinario.
So the first thing we do is we look at physical evidence of behavior in
Lo
order to
primero que
reconstruct
hacemos
the
es
crime.
buscar evidencia física.
This allows us to reconstruct the behavior. If you don't have the behavior, you don't know what happened, you have nothing to profile.
Esto lo haces para poder reconstruir el comportamiento. El objetivo final es establecer acciones y comportamientos de los individuos. Para poder hacer una perfilación se requiere evidencia física.
The second thing we look at is victimology. Who the offender chose as their victim and how, and why.
Lo segundo es victimología. Cómo el agresor o cómo el criminal escogió a su víctima y por qué.
And it becomes important because that tells us gives us an idea of the suspect pool.
Esto es muy importante, sobre todo para el objetivo de tener un sospechoso o sospechosos viables.
If you don't know who the victim is and why they were chosen, you really don't know anything about the offender.
Si no has investigado a la víctima, si no sabes quién es la víctima, estás muy lejos de poder tener una idea de quién es el sospechoso.
The next thing we look at is crime scene analysis, the choices that the offender made during the commission of the crime.
Lo siguiente es el análisis de la escena del crimen, sobre todo orientado a llegar a una determinación acerca de las elecciones que tomó el criminal en el lugar de los hechos.
Now, this includes things like their modus operandi, it includes things like their signature behaviors, the behaviors related to their motivation, things like that.
Esto podría estar relacionado a conceptos que se utilizan dentro de la metodología, como modus operandi, como medidas precautorias, la motivación y cualquier otra actividad que haya realizado dentro de la escena del crimen y sus objetivos.
It requires an applied understanding of forensic science, criminology, and psychology.
Para poder hacer un análisis de la escena del crimen se requiere el entendimiento de disciplinas como psicología, criminología y ciencias forenses.
And why that matters is because there are a lot of people out there who engage in profiling work that don't care about victimology or just use crime statistics or just are sort of guessing based on their experience.
Esto es importante porque esta es una diferencia con otras metodologías. Puede haber otros perfiladores que hagan solamente inferencias a partir de la estadística o a partir de su experiencia, pero no acerca de una investigación sobre el crimen en sí que se está haciendo.
And this matters for a very specific reason.
Y es importante por diferentes razones.
The method that we use is one of the only ones that's allowed in court as a form of expert evidence in the United States and in Latin America.
Esta metodología es de los pocos que se utilizan en todo el mundo, en particular se ha utilizado en Latinoamérica y en Estados Unidos.
As well as being one of the only methods in which you can actually get certified independently.
También es una de las pocas metodologías en la que te puedes certificar por parte de una asociación internacional.
And the other thing about it is it's one of the only methods that has a body of literature behind it that's been around for more than, almost 20 years now.
Y bueno, otro de los más importantes es que hay bibliografía. Hay que libros de texto revisados por pares, publicados por una editorial importante en todo el mundo, y esta literatura sustenta la metodología.
So it's really about a system designed to help one examine cases and evidence related to criminal investigation, related to forensic examination for court proceedings. It helps you understand what it is you need to know about a case in order to get beneath its skin, in order to understand what's actually going on.
Es una metodología entonces que genera un marco conceptual para que los diferentes involucrados en la investigación puedan tomar decisiones, puedan entender y tengan este marco referencial que les permita entender de manera profunda la investigación criminal y poder dar a conclusiones a partir de esto.
And this matters because if you don't have an organized system of analysis, you can't research it, you can't teach it, and you can't use it and apply science to it in courtroom testimony.
Eso es importante porque si no tienes ese sistema metodológico para hacer el análisis, no puedes enseñar, no puedes ir acerca de eso, no puedes utilizarlo con bases científicas, por para poder ser un testigo experto en un sistema acusatorio.
Kind of lost you there at the end, Aurelio. It was kind of choppy. Your audio is not coming through too good.
Decía que el sistema es importante porque el sistema es el que permite enseñar, el sistema que permite comunicar esta información, es el que permite finalmente dar validez a una petición, a un testigo experto en un sistema acusatorio.
Okay. All right, and hopefully that covers it for us. That's what we've been doing. That's what we're up to, and that's what we're doing next. We got the next 2 years mapped out. Casework and teaching for the Institute and for Ciencia Aplicada.
Yeah, we have. And I think this is what we are doing right now. But also there's a different project that we'll be talking about that in the future.
Oh yeah, and we will check in again, and we will check in again with students probably at least once more before we head off to. Let's see. I'm leaving. We're going to be going off to Las Vegas next. Las Vegas will be the next trip for us.
Yeah, we're going to Las Vegas. Then we're going to be in Sonora.
That's right. We'll be in Sonora with Ciuno. That's right. In Sonora with
yeah, and then we're going to Guatemala.
That's correct. Guatemala City.
And then we're going to Bogota.
Bogota. That's right. A lot of things happening from the end of September all the way through October is going to be a very busy time. So if students are interested, keep abreast of the page. You'll see the announcements there, and let us know if you have any questions. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Aurelio. Thanks for chatting with us today. I hope to speak with you again shortly before I'll talk to you probably again maybe Thursday or Friday. Okay.
See you, man.
All right. Take it easy.